What up, everybody? Hello, hello. Welcome. We're gonna take a few moments before we actually get started. But hello, my name is Daniela, and this is Impact Magazine's Sweat Across Canada. I am so excited to be with all of you. Hey. I love that you're waving to me. Virtual high fives, COVID high fives. Right? This is our sponsor today. It's Big Marble Farms. Ribbon the house! Hey. Right, Elaine? I love it. Although I'm not sure how long it's gonna last on my head because let's face it, we're here to sweat, right? Again, welcome. My name is Daniela Tempesta, and you are joining me in Impact Magazine's Sweat Across Canada, powered by Big Marble Farms. Yes. Hey, Big Marble Farms. Thanks for joining. So stoked. We're gonna give it like maybe 30 more seconds, and then we'll actually begin. But just a little bit about our sponsor today, Big Marble Farms. They're out in Alberta. What's up, Alberta? In Medicine Hat. And get this, they have 45 acres of a greenhouse. Can you just imagine that? Like, wrap your head around that. That's so much. And their motto is fresh, local, and sustainable produce 365 days a year. So we are super excited here. I'm going to show you one of their products. Wow. There it is. Cucumbers, tomatoes, butter lettuce, lots and lots of deliciousness. So please support local. It's always awesome when you do that. And again, that's Big Marble Farm. Oh, and wait, there's a prize pack. Whoop, whoop. Don't you just love prizes? And there's very little that you have to do to enter to win. Okay, you just got to follow Impact Mag Canada. You got to follow Big Marble Farms. And then you want to tag one of the Sweat Across Canada posts. Tag as many friends as you can. Boom. Tag. And that's how you enter to win a prize pack. Amazing. Well, again, welcome. My name is Daniela Tempesta. I was a 2019 and a 2021 nominee for one of Canada's top fitness instructors, and I am so humbled and honored to be with you today. We have an amazing workout. As you can see, there's nothing here. It's just a mat and muscle, so you don't need any equipment. I do show modifications for everything we do, so you don't have to worry about any of that. Just go ahead and take it as you can. Push yourselves when you can. Pull back when you need to. That's it. Are you ready? We're going to start off with the warm-up as I slowly take off my really hot layers. Hey, Morgan. Nice to see you. Okay, so here we go. You're going to stand with your feet hip width apart, and we start in a traditional squat. Nice and easy. So the legs are, like I said, hip width apart. Sometimes it feels really good to have the knees and the toes facing forward. And other times it feels a little bit better to go a little wider with the toes and the knees facing out to the sides. That will help you increase your depth. So really it just totally depends on what's most comfortable for you, yeah? All right, I can feel things getting heated under this very nice, warm, Big Marble Farms toque. I'm gonna just place it right here so that y'all can enjoy it, but I'm taking it off my head. You have a few more rounds to go. If you're just joining us, welcome. We are sweating across Canada. Oh, did I say I'm from V-Town? Vancouver in the house. 4 more. Here we go. 3. Look at that. All that hair went up. 2. We're gonna take it into a reverse lunge. 1 at a time. Now, I love reverse lunges. I think they're super deliciously safe. Yes, I use words like delicious. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm Italian and I love food. So any opportunity to do food talk, I'm in. But this feels so much more delicious to me. You are welcome to stand further back and do a forward lunge if you'd like. But again, you want to make sure you're protecting your knee joint. So keep going with that as I feel so honored and want to say a little hello shout out to all my peeps. Welcome. 4 more lunges wherever you are. 3. Last 2. And then we go into a side lunge. So one leg is straight. You're going to push off one leg and then bring yourself neutral. I find this is a really great one to warm up the hips Don't worry about depth and range of motion just yet. Okay, so in the beginning, all you want to focus on is the movement, because let's face it, it's 11 o'clock here in Vancouver and it's noon in other parts of Canada and even later. And so depending on where you are in your day, maybe you've just been sitting at your desk for a really long time. So we don't want to go too crazy too soon. We want to give our body ample time to warm up and get accustomed to this new movement pattern. Giving you a few extra options. You can start to reach towards that foot. Reach the opposite arm up. Oh yeah. Is anyone already sweating as much as I am? No, is that just me? Okay, here we go. One more each side. Reach and lengthen through the spine. Use your abdominals. Okay, shake, shake, shake. Last little chunk, we're gonna do some leg swings. Now, sometimes people get intimidated by leg swing because you think you have to kick your toes to your eyelashes. Not true, that's not true. All we're trying to do is continue to warm up the hip so you can keep your leg nice and low. Yep. And then when you're ready, you're gonna switch. So, ready for the sweat. Pow, 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 pow. 45 seconds on, 15 seconds to recover. 45 on, 15 to recover. Your first exercise as you continue to, let's have you jog on the spot. Yeah, so low impactors, my low impact peeps, you're gonna march. High impactors, you're gonna jog, or you're gonna do this really like funky cool, like I'm too cool for exercise shuffle. Okay, and I'm gonna show you the exercise. It's a walkout. Hands go to the ground. You're gonna bend your knees as much as you need to a plank position. From there, you're gonna step one leg forward, reach the same arm as leg up, place it down, and then walk yourself back up. Easy peasy chicken breezy. Ready? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Now, the first one, always like your test run. So don't worry about going too low, too twisty, or too straight leg to begin with. Keep your speed even. Be kind to yourself, right? We're in a season, well, I would say season, but it's been a year now, hasn't it? Where there's a lot of stressors in life. And the last thing that we want to do in this particular 30 minutes is to create even more stress. We want to be kind to our bodies. Use your breath. How are we on time? 3, 2, recover. So we get a nice 15 seconds to recover. Go back to that jog. Here's your next exercise. It's a front, side, reverse lunge, knee lift. Ready? 3, 2, 1, begin. Front, side, reverse, and then we're gonna knee drive, pause. Then we go again, forward, side, back, knee drive. Keep going with that. Now remember earlier in the warm-up I said that I thought reverse lunges were a little bit more delicious. I still think that. So you are welcome to go side lunge, reverse lunge, side lunge, reverse lunge. And that can be your 45-second round on that side. Totally awesome. You don't have to add that forward lunge. Okay, so now that your body is starting to get quite warm, maybe you can get a little bit lower into the depth of the movement pattern. Rest, that was rest. Well, that went by fast. Maybe it's because I'm doing all this talking. Less talk, Daniela, more work. Thank you once again, Impact Magazine and Big Marble Farms, for providing such an awesome opportunity for us to gather. Other leg, ready, begin. Oh man, because 30 minutes used to sound like too short, right? But here's the thing, there is so much going on in life right now, so many different ways that our minds and our bodies physically are being pulled. We've got families, jobs, lots of things are kind of in the air. And so you know what, 30 minutes, I think, is actually the perfect amount of time to get a good sweat in, without compromising and sacrificing and pulling yourself away from the other things that you love and need to do. 3, 2, and rest. Go back to that jog. Go back to that jog. Okay, mountain climbers. Heading to the ground. 5 mountain climbers on one leg, 5 on the other. We're gonna go knee to same elbow. You know what's funny? I can't see my timer. Here we go. 3, 2, begin. So 5 taps. Now you can keep that foot on the ground if you would like, or for a really nice challenge, keep the leg off the ground. So you're gonna go 5 on one leg, 5 on the other. 5 on one leg, 5 on the other. We're sweating. We're going across Canada, and we have Big Marble Farms as a sponsor. Why Big Marble? Why Big Marble Farms? You have 5 seconds to go on this mountain climber. Because your mind is directly linked to nutrition, rest. And so what we put in our bodies matters, because it not only will it give us energy and feed our bodies correctly, but it can also have adverse effects. So getting really fresh produce into your body in a time like this is just so vital and important. Are you ready to go into your next exercise? It's a squat. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1, begin. Now we did the squat at the very, very beginning of the workout, and we used it as a warm-up. Now that the body is warm, I'm going to encourage you to increase the depth and the range of motion. So I'm going to show you from the side. I have my legs a little bit wider than hip width. That's just what feels comfortable for me. But more important than that, you want to ensure that you're not doing this little, remember Weekend at Bernie's? Am I just dating myself? Probably. But I think recently there's a dance called the Bernie. You want to avoid that posture. Instead, you want to stick your booty out behind you, like you're sitting down on a chair. So if you can visualize a chair behind you, keep the head above the heart. Oh my goodness, only 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and rest. Yee-hoo! Throw some hands up if you're having fun. Go like thumbs up or like whoop whoop. Or say, I like sweating in the text box. And I'm going to show you your next exercise. I call this one a twisted dog. Honestly, no idea if it's actually called a twisted dog. I heard it named that once and it stuck. So you have 2 options. You're right on your hands. We're going to lower the hips towards the ground, and then you're going to exhale to bring your hips back up. So the hips don't actually touch the ground. You're going to keep them suspended. Use your oblique muscles as you breathe out to lift. Your variation, come down onto your forearms. So same movement pattern, okay? It's just going to be a little bit closer to the ground, so slightly easier. Are you ready? Let's set it. Oh man, I'm having so much fun. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Inhale to lower. Exhale to come back up. So these, for those that are just joining in, these are 45-second rounds with 15 seconds to recover. We're kind of doing this pyramid down, and then when we get to the end, which we're near, we're gonna pyramid boop, 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 back up. So our first exercise will eventually become our last one. You have 20 seconds left. You're doing so great. Stay with it. Don't worry about what your neighbor is doing or the rest of people in cyber world. This is your workout. Do what feels right for you. Push yourself when you can, but pull back when you need to. And when it's all said and done, it's just gonna be one more added to the grander scheme of your workouts for the week, getting you closer and closer to your goals. Recover. Yes, okay, so we are down here. And this next one, I call break dancers. Again, thanks for the love. I'm not sure exactly what this one's called. Tabletop kickouts. You can name it, how about that? You can call it something that's your favorite name and then put that in the text box and then maybe we'll rename the move. But for right now, we call them break dancers. Placing your hands on the ground in a tabletop position. The knees are off the ground. Now for friends that want to stay right here as an isolated isometric abdominal core work, please stay right here. Otherwise, we're gonna switch, kick the leg out, lift the opposing hand, and reset. And then we'll go the other way. So the booty drops, the leg and the hand kick out, and then we reset. That is our 45 seconds. It sounds a little challenging, not gonna lie, but hey, it's only 45. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm a big, firm believer in breath and utilizing breath through movement. Okay, so I'm gonna exhale as I kick out and then inhale to reset. Inhale, exhale. So keeping the spine as neutral as possible. Resist the temptation to curve the back or let the back arch. That's not gonna be the most supportive position for you. 15 seconds to go. Don't worry about how high you kick your leg. You can even keep it on the ground. Well, remember, this is a challenge. My knees are not on the ground, so I'm really suspended and hovering, and it's work. And so that's okay if that's where you want to stay today. Recover. My goodness, those 45-second rounds go by so fast. If you're just joining us, where have you been? We have been working hard without you. This is Impact Magazine, Sweat Across Canada, powered by Big Marble Farms. Okay. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. I call this one a single leg, what did I call it? Single leg knee down tricep push-up. What? I know, it sounds complicated and kind of sort of is. Your first variation, both knees stay on the ground and we go into a tricep push-up, okay? Easy peasy, you can stay right there. Your next variation, you're just gonna lift one leg. Inhale to lower, exhale to come up and switch. Okay, so every repetition you do, you're gonna switch legs. Arguably the hardest one yet, but only 45 seconds, and it starts in 3, 2, 1, begin. So inhale to lower, and then exhale to come up, switch. Other leg goes up, inhale, lower, exhale to come up. Now you wanna make sure that you bring your bum with you, okay, without leaving the hips behind. So this is a very different exercise than having the hips come with you, which means your tricep muscles, so back of the upper arms, really need to fire and engage in this one very differently than if your hips were behind you, left in the air somewhere. So you wanna have the whole body wants to work out with you, not just the tricep, okay? So let the hips get involved. You have 4 seconds. Can you do one more? 4, 3, 2, done. Oh my goodness, and then we have one final exercise. I'm a big believer in opposites, right? So we just did a lot of stuff for the front, and now we need to do stuff for the back. This is a prone back extension. You may know this is like a Superman or like swimmers. I'm today gonna keep my hands at my head. We're gonna lift and then lower. Breathe out to come up, inhale to lower. Very nice and easy. This one feels really great. We go in 3, 2, 1. Did anyone put some names? I know you guys are so busy working out and working so hard. Let's see if anyone came up with a name for that. What did I call them? Breakdancers? Hi. Welcome. Oh, it's so good to see everyone. Oh my goodness. You didn't see that because you're still working out. Okay. Woohoo! 18 seconds to go. So we're down here. Breathe out to lift, exhale to lower. Oh yeah. Now if you want a variation, you can reach your arms out in front of you. We have 4 seconds to go. 3, 2, and rest. Now we start the reverse. So we're gonna start again with that exercise and circle back. And it starts in 3, 2, ready, back extensions. So we stay here for our second set. Now, it's okay to squeeze the glutes to help support the movement, but I'm gonna encourage you to keep your legs totally extended and on the ground. So instead of lifting the legs with you, let's make the focus just be on the back. 25 seconds to go. So we said opposites. As your upper body lifts, you want to think of pushing your hips in towards the mat. So there's always that opposing action happening. The abdominals, even though we're tummy down, doesn't mean they get to just hang out and have a latte while the rest of the body works out. Okay, it's important that we keep them engaged too. So continue to draw the navel, your belly button, in towards the spine to activate compression. Recover. That was it. Do you remember that next one that we're going to? That was that push-up, that tricep push-up. Ready? And it starts in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh my goodness. We are gonna be so sore. What day is it today? Thursday? Okay, so on Saturday, I'll be long gone, but we will all be sore together, and I will be thinking about you so much. Remember your variation, you can keep both knees on the ground and just go into that tricep push-up, or if you're like, I can't anymore, take your hands a little bit wider and just do a traditional push-up to finish, because you only have 15 seconds. Listen, when this one's done, we are done with this exercise. We are not coming back to this exercise the rest of this workout. So if you have a little bit left in you, now's the time to draw it out. Here we go, 3, 2, recover. Excellent, excellent work. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the break dancer. Last one on the ground, and then we'll work our way back up. So that break dancer one right here, yeah? And it starts now. Let's go, let's get it, let's get it. So you can play around. If you're out here, you can pause a little bit longer. You can reach for your foot. You can do all sorts of da 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 da. Totally up to you. I know. I just love working out, and it just makes me joyful, but also a little kooky. So you get a little bit of jazz hands here and there, and I hope that entertains you as much as it entertains me. You have 10 seconds left, and then we're coming up. No, we're gonna do, yeah, we're gonna come up. We're gonna come up. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, recover. We go into the squats. We do have a few more exercises as I looked down on the ground, but we're gonna come up for the squat first. Can we do a cardio variation? Now, this is only a variation, so if you don't wanna do it, no problem. But your variation is to go into a squat jack. Okay, we go in 3, 2, 1, begin. 45 seconds. Now the fun thing with the variations that I always enjoy, and the reason why I like to give options is because this is my workout, right? So let's say I want to do a few high impact, and then I'm like, I'm done with a high impact. I'm still going to keep going with maybe that low impact tap side to side, which is a fantastic option, or I'm just going to hang out in the center and go down and up from here. Yeah, 15 seconds to go. Remember we talked about depth and range of motion. Can you go a little bit lower? Continue to shift your hips back onto that chair to keep the knees in alignment as much as possible. Recover, that was it. Twisted dog. Okay, so this is either the ones on your hands, or you're gonna go all the way down onto your forearms. Here we go. This is that hip shift side to side with that sort of like rainbow kind of motion. 3, 2, begin. So it's really important that you inhale to lower and then exhale to use your breath to come all the way back up. Your option, go all the way down, or maybe this is when you're like, I need a sip of water, and that's okay too. We need to continue to give ourselves grace to pull back when our bodies are saying pull back, and just be thankful that, hey, I took time out of my day to even come on this workout. So if I need to take an extra couple of seconds of recovery, I want you to just be okay with that. It's okay, recover. As I say that, we are all recovering at the same time. Okay. Whew. 11:25. We just have a few more exercises. Let's keep it pushing. We have that mountain climb where we go 5 on one leg, 5 on the other, and we alternate back and forth for the 45-second duration. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then we switch. Use your breath. Yes, continue to go. What can happen is the head can come out of alignment of the spine, and sometimes we forget how connected the head is to the spinal column. It's all one. So if you need to look up at the screen to check what an exercise is, please do so. But otherwise, always be mindful, like, what is my head doing in any of the given exercises that we're doing? Because we want to maintain as neutral spinal alignment as possible, which actually makes the exercise easier because we're putting less strain on the muscles and putting the effort where they need to be. Recover. That was it. We have the lunges, front side back, or just side back. One on one side, one on the other side. And it happens in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Front side back. Are you enjoying yourself? If you're anywhere near your phone right now and near the text screen, I just want you to say whoop whoop, or like, yeah, let's go. Or impact mag rocks. Yes, 25 seconds to go. Push off that supporting leg. Drive the knee high. Use your breath. Nice little pause in between. Oh my goodness, 10 seconds. The end is near. Doesn't it feel good when you know something is almost done? I mean, maybe not when you're watching a movie or something. If it's a really good movie, you don't want it to end. Rest. Too funny. Or a really good meal with some fresh vegetables. Sometimes I'll make a salad and I'm like, I need more, which is a bit odd because salad is salad. But if you're making a really good salad, man, it's like seconds, please. Okay, we're on the other side. Whoop, whoop. I so wish we could gather in person. Wouldn't that be fun? Maybe one day we'll go somewhere, we'll all rent a convention center space, ballroom space, and we'll do this like massive community workout. But for today, I'm so honored that you joined me. I'm Daniela Tempesta, 2019-2021 nominee for one of Canada's top fitness instructors by Impact Magazine. And that was it. That was your 45-second round. Are you ready for your final minute? Woo-woo! Okay, so it's the walkout with the lunge and the twist, 45 seconds. It starts in 3, 2, 1, begin. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. You know what I like doing this type of workout? Because when we pyramid down and then pyramid back up, finishing with the exercise that we started with, it's always really cool to kind of see how I progressed throughout the workout, how much warmer I got from the warm-up to the end of class. So it's cool because I can see a difference in my range of motion, in my energy levels. You know, sometimes when you start a workout, it's like, oh, it took all of my effort just to arrive. And then by the end of the workout, you're like, let's go, let's do it. Press, yes. Keep going, keep going. 3, 2, 1. Done. Oh my goodness. Round of applause. Round of applause. That was so awesome. Okay, I've got 1 minute left with you. I'd love to stretch with you. And I'm going to give you some tips on a few different stretches. We're going to start with a quad stretch. Okay, so here's the power speech. Your muscles are super warm and pliable and workable, malleable at the end of a workout, okay? So that's the best time to stretch. If you have to get right back to work, here's when you're gonna do seated. You're gonna cross one leg on top of the other, and then you're gonna go into your next Zoom meeting. Look at that, how easy is that, yeah? Okay, or you can sit grab onto your desk and the chair back and then do some rotation. But this is the best time to stretch. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. This is Sweat Across Canada by Impact Magazine, powered by Big Marble Farms. Remember, there is that prize pack, okay? So make sure you're following Impact Mag Canada, following Big Marble Farms, and then in the Sweat Across Canada post, tag as many friends as you can because each one counts as an entry, and you might just win some delicious produce and maybe some other swag, who knows? Thank you once again for joining me. Let's take a big breath in. We're gonna bring our hands behind, open up through the chest. Nice, a long collarbone across the body. Reverse, like you're hugging a tree, making a nice C shape with the spine. Tuck the head in. Oh, this feels so good. Here we go. One breath in. Reach, lift onto your toes, and then you can't see, but I'm doing jazz hands at the top. Oh, sparkle, sparkle, and release. Thanks, everybody. What a joy and pleasure it was. If you have any questions or comments, you can kind of find me, you know, Danny Girl, D-A-N-I-I Girl, right here on Instagram. Bye, bye. Loving on you, sending you prayers of joy, happiness, health, wholeness, all that stuff. Can't wait to connect with you again. See you soon.